What's going on there, everyone? Well, a lot of people asked me yesterday why I didn't talk about the Project Veritas expose that came out. And the real reason why I haven't made any particular video at length on it is because everyone seems to be missing. He's putting out more information this week, later on in the week. I don't know if it's going to come today. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be Friday. But he did specify that he is going to be adding more information because that's what I'm waiting for. This, while too many, is shocking. This leaked audio or video of Amy Robach. And it should be concerning to everyone, but it wasn't that shocking to me. It didn't come as a surprise. I mean, it's ABC. ABC, MSNBC, MSN, all of these places are corrupt. I mean, no matter how you look at it, they're not even news organizations. Obviously, we've seen them in the past few years, which I say it all the time. I could make a separate channel just calling out fake news from these big media organizations every week, and you'd be able to put multiple videos up on a channel like that per week. But yeah, it's nothing new. This woman it seems like she did an awesome job on researching and everything, pulled up all kinds of stuff, talked to this woman and everything that was involved. She did her journalistic duties properly, and the big network executives said, no, not that big of a story. Go figure. It seems like Jeffrey Epstein has been protected from almost every single angle. I mean, even people that I expected to not protect him and to try to put the information out there seem to have gone completely silent on the issue. Talking about Attorney General Barr. Or Burr. Barr. I always get him and Bill Burr mixed up. It's terrible. But, yeah, he said, we're going to get into a full investigation. And I like Barr. I like him a lot. But I'm very disappointed because all we hear is crickets chirping since he was I think it's safe to say that he was probably killed. There's a lot more evidence to suggest a homicide and not a suicide. I think everyone gets that. I think everyone gets that. Around the world, like I said, I talk to people from everywhere. You know, I try to talk to people from every country that I can find an English-speaking person in. Especially when it comes to stuff like this. Because the Epstein case, that's worldwide. That's not a United States issue. This is a worldwide issue with what could be involvement from the royals in Britain. I mean, good Lord. But, like I was saying, what we're seeing from this situation with ABC completely just sweeping under the rug Amy Robach's reporting on the matter, this is what we see all the time. It's big network executives and big powerful people silencing anything that may affect them. And they do it all the time. This is nothing new. That's why I wasn't really too interested in releasing a video on it yet. Because, like I said, there's still more to come. O'Keefe said it himself. There's more to come. It'll be released sometime later this week. I'm going to be on that for we can wrap it all together, tie it all together. But, yeah, like I said, Epstein's been protected since, what was it, 2008? I think when he got charged. And look what he was charged with. Hold on a second. Alright, it was in 2008 in a Florida state court, not federal. He was charged with procuring an underage girl for prostitution and soliciting a prostitute. Never once did they put any, like, actual... those are the two charges? Really? Really? A child procuring an underage girl for prostitution and soliciting of a prostitute. And only spent right under 13 months in custody, but with extensive work release. So this guy, he's always been protected. He's always been protected. It's a shame. And ABC should be awfully ashamed of themselves. They should be working on damage control pretty hard as of today. Because I'm not a big Amy Robach fan, but I am a fan of journalism and real reporting. And that's exactly what she was doing. She was hitting all the nails on the head. And they said, yeah, it's not up to our journalistic standards and stuff. You've literally put out fake news multiple times with little to no evidence of anything. But yet when this woman has actual evidence, they sweep it under the rug, say there's nothing to see here. This is what we're dealing with, people. We're dealing with the elitist. This is the elitist, the globalist. This is them just doing what they want and continuing to get away with it. Everyone knows that Epstein had all the information he needed. He literally made his career blackmailing people to get exuberant sums of money. I mean, the guy should have never been a millionaire, billionaire, whatever he was. Should have never have got all that money. But he did because he was a very dirty character, a very shady character, who blackmailed all these other elites, which are also dirty, shady characters, obviously, if they're doing anything with Epstein. But, yeah, it's just... it's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing to see an actual conspiracy playing out before our eyes. We all, for the most part, I think, know what happened here. From the timeline of 2008 up until now. I think we all get it. That there is very powerful people involved in this situation. But I can't wait to see what Project Veritas comes out with next, because if they're holding on to that, it might be big. It might be big, because this was, to a lot of people, this was very big. To me, it was just a continuation of what we've already known about these media companies. They lie. They lie. They don't put out stories that are meaningful. They're just nonsense. They're not even news anymore. When real news breaks, or when one of their employees puts out a real report, or tries to put out a real report, and they snuff it like that, come on. You ain't working for the people. You ain't trying to get the information to the people. Nope. Could have broke the story a long time ago. 3 years ago, the story could have been broke about Epstein. Things could have been slightly different. Doubtful. Because like I said, he had too much dirt on too many famous people. Or just very powerful people. They weren't ever going to let him speak on that. They weren't going to let him talk. So we would have probably seen the same exact outcome regardless of when she and if she would have been able to break this. But I feel real bad for her, because she did thoroughly investigate this situation, got a lot of information, and was just told to shut up about it. That's pretty pathetic, ABC. And everyone, spread everything you can see about this. Spread it everywhere. Give it likes. Not my video. I don't care. I really don't. If you want to like and share the video, awesome. If not, that's cool too. But if you see anybody else's videos that you like more or whatever that are talking about this specific situation, share it out. Let everyone know. People that are like very objective to calling the news out on all their nonsense, send it to them. Let them see even more evidence of why people need to do their own research. But I tell you what, man, it shouldn't have came to a surprise to anybody. It really shouldn't have. It shouldn't have been shocking when they exposed this. It just shouldn't have been. But we'll see what he has to come out, and what O'Keefe has to come out and say later on this week. I will be trying to keep y'all up to date. I don't know. Yesterday I published on on YouTube, but on the discussion board, the transcripts from the impeachment hearings. If y'all want to take a look at that. But as always, like, share, and subscribe. I will catch y'all on the flip side.